What kind of ice cream sandwiches did y'all get?
What kind of? They just like regular minis.
Are they like vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, or just vanilla?
Nah, it's just basic vanilla ice cream, chocolate cookie. What is that cookie? Whatever.
I don't know.
Wafer.
You had it?
Yeah, vanilla.
Did they have a cookie in there, or was it just like chocolate, vanilla?
Chocolate.
No, just the chocolate wafer with the vanilla ice cream in the middle. In the middle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode.
At this point, let's just stop tracking, y'all. I totally forgot.
I feel like it's 7.
I do feel like it's 7.
I feel like it's 7. Welcome to episode 7 of the Block Talk Podcast. Bobby, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's been a long week, yo.
Yeah, you've been working like a mug, dog.
Dog, I've been working crazy. So normally I only work a 8-hour shift. But because one of the other team leads went on vacation, I've been working 12-hour days ever since the 22nd, and today's the 28th. And then even today I worked, today's Sunday I worked, and that was 8 hours. But today was the most I got paid because today is double time.
Right.
So today was amazing.
Yeah, see, man, at least you get double time, dog, man. So I work at 4. That junk trash, bro.
Look, people say that. But
say that Ford is trash?
No, nah. Like they were like, well, at least you get the double time. But
right.
Like people don't know. Like I can make money outside of this job. Like I don't give a fuck about making the money. I much rather prefer being at home with my girlfriend or being, doing something outside of being here. Yeah. I don't care to be here. Like. Y'all know y'all taking away my weekends, right?
Right.
So, like, we both work 40 plus hours. Like, we only get the weekends. Like,
right. At least y'all got the weekends, man. Because with me and my girl, it's kind of offset a little bit because she works like Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Mm-hmm. But I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
but she only
weird overlap.
Yeah, she only worked like 3 hours a day, though. But,
Must be nice.
I can't relate.
Man, hit that like Jennings. It must be nice.
Yo, so Bob, let them know they tune into the greatest, man. And let's get into this first topic we got going for the day.
Hove, tell them.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Hey.
Man, one of these days we're gonna have a Timberland Appreciation Day.
We got to. we have a lot to appreciate.
Yeah, we gonna have a Timberland Appreciation Day, man. Cause that beat hard.
Yeah. So the first thing I want to get to today, man, is I don't know if you've seen this, but some lawmaker in Chicago is trying to get Grand Theft Auto banned.
Yeah, I have not seen that.
So, it's Chicago. So niggas be robbing niggas. Niggas be robbing, niggas be killing, Chirac. Yeah. And the guy is saying, yo, the reason all of these carjackings and things are happening is because of Grand Theft Auto. Like, if we didn't have Grand Theft Auto, we wouldn't have all of these carjackings.
That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
So that's like saying no nigga ever got their car jacked until Grand Theft Auto came out.
Till Grand Theft Auto 1.
Like, Grand Theft Auto came out, niggas just started getting their cars, ran. Like,
you could do that?
Like, man. So, this isn't the first time games have been targeted by lawmakers.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, bro, them niggas was targeted for real.
Yeah.
Because especially when the PlayStation 2 came out, everything was in 3D. Grand Theft Auto was like the greatest thing ever. Like, it was 3D. You could rob people, kill people. You could fly planes, pick up prostitutes.
Yeah.
Like, it was life. It was real.
It was a whole different ball game. Like, I actually remember I had Grand Theft Auto 2. The top down one.
Yeah, me too.
I had Grand Theft Auto 2.
Yeah,
I had
me too.
No idea what I was doing.
Right. Nobody did.
And then my cousin, he was like, yeah, my dad got Grand Theft Auto 3 on his computer. And I'm like, what? Like, what is that? I don't care. But he kept on telling, like, yeah, it's the same game. It's just different. And they upgraded, yeah. Because I think they brought, or the company that made 1 and 2 got brought out or something like that.
Yeah.
And so like I remember like that and then San Andreas like changed the way games have been like made now. Like especially those quote unquote open world games. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
definitely.
more adult games.
The whole man, as somebody who plays different games, I'm telling you, the whole industry waits to see what Grand Theft Auto does.
Yeah,
they wait to see what they do, and then they try to come up with their best copycat rendition of it.
Remember True Crime Streets of LA?
Yeah, True Crime Streets of LA.
Streets of New York.
Saints Row to an extent, even though I feel like Saints Row
took its own direction.
Yeah, they was like, nah, fuck that realism. We about to get niggas superpowers, man.
Yeah. Which was like dope.
Yeah, no, Saints Row was a dope game. It was different, and I feel like you said it was okay.
Intern say, yeah.
It was alright.
3 was the max before it took 2.
Yeah, 3 was good. 3 was good. 2 wasn't bad either.
It wasn't bad.
And but they was like, you know what? We don't want our game to be compared. And I feel like when I was playing 3, at no point did I say, oh, this is some fake Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yeah,
they did a good job of making themselves stand out in that kind of, like, it's a similar game, but they made themselves stand out.
Excuse me, sorry, man.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, yeah, they trying to get them niggas banned. They trying to sue them, whatever. And like I said, this ain't the first time. And back in the day, in the 90s or whatever, they tried to get at maybe even the 80s, they tried to get at Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and Mortal Kombat is actually the reason we have the video game rating system that we have now.
It was actually that in another game that got brought up in court.
Night Trap.
Yeah, Night Trap, which is like ridiculous. That was like, and it wasn't even like a crazy game. Like the game we got out of it was like far more tame than what was originally supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was ridiculous. If people don't know, the Night Trap game, you play as like aren't you like you play in like a surveillance camera kind of thing?
Yeah.
And you're watching real life clips of these things called augurs trying to kidnap these kids and suck their life force and all of this stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the original creator, he had to change the game so much because of the laws back then. Like originally it was actually vampires that was trying to, kidnap the girls or whatever. And then they was like, no, you can't do that because it'll show blood and gore and,
right.
You may influence little kids to start biting people and stuff like that. So he tried changing them to ninjas. And then they was okay with that. But at the last minute, they was like, no, because you can't show them throwing Death Stars and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, look, if them niggas saw what the fuck we had going on today,
they'd have a heart attack.
Boy.
Man.
Nigga,
It'd be super ridiculous.
They'd be like, here, play this and give us like Pong, bro.
No, Pong was so revolutionary back then. Like that was like the shit. I remember when they first introduced Pong in That 70s Show.
Well, you watched that 70s Show.
I love that.
Bro, I remember coming home from work, dog. You'd be sitting there watching the 70s Show, like drawing and shit.
Yes, that was life. That 70s Show is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard good things. I never got to watch it. I'm watching this thing with my girl now, Behind Her Eyes on Netflix.
Sounds familiar, but I haven't seen it.
It's about some girl and some like love triangle or something. And I mean, it's cool so far. We almost done. We got like two or three episodes left. I'm ready to finish this so we can finish Big Mouth. We just got to season 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think season 2 is my favorite. I think season 2 is my favorite.
Season 2 wasn't bad. I like season 2.
Yeah, I think season 2 is my favorite. The Shame Wizard.
Yeah. What's that nigga name? I forgot his name, but he just got his new hormone monster. So that's where we at.
Oh, the main kid, Andrew.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not Andrew. The other one, Nick.
Oh, Nick. Okay.
Yeah. So
Andrew, the taller one.
Yeah. So he just got his new hormone monster. So that's the start. That's the end of season 2. So we start in season 3.
Okay. After watching so far, how much you've watched, would you let your kid watch Big Mouth?
Nah.
No.
Probably not. Well, okay. How old?
Like a kid going through like puberty. So like a kid anywhere between ages of like, let's say 12 and 14. 12 and 15 the max. Because I feel like at 15, like by that time, their friends are already telling them about their sexual encounters or whatever.
Yeah.
So or they've seen porn or they've seen a naked man or woman somewhere. Somewhere on the internet.
I think 13 and above. 13 and above.
13 is above. So I mean, without all the cruel nature, I think it's without all the cruel nature and the crazy jokes, like it's a very informative educational show.
I agree.
Like they don't like take stuff out of proportion. They don't like.
Yeah, it's not a regular show kind of vibe.
Yeah. It's kids in these very adult scenarios.
Right.
But like it's still a bunch of educational value there. And I was like, I would let my child watch this. And then even if they were younger, I would sit and watch it with them and, tell them that, that's just a joke. That's not real. That's not,
Yeah.
But if it's just like I wouldn't be upset, if I found my 13, 14-year-old watching that or whatever.
Yeah.
Hell, even like 12 or 10, 11. Because at that point, like you just see a cartoon. You don't really know what it's about or whatever.
Well, shit. What's that shit? Big Mouth kind of out there though.
It is, especially like
because that nigga was jacking off to the girl's like bathing suit.
Yeah, he was wild.
Yeah,
that boy Andrew's a wild boy.
Wild boy. Yo,
man.
Yo. Speaking of wild boys, dog, I gotta tell you, dog.
What's up?
I'm feeling MGK new style, man.
Hey, okay, nice segue. Nice segue.
Yeah. People was on MGK for a while after his thing with Eminem, and justifiably so. Like you don't go for the goats, you don't. Like unless that nigga
took a good shot.
Unless that nigga Eminem was hiding the kid, bro, he was not gonna win. If a nigga not hiding the kid, you're not gonna win against the favorite, and that's what Beef has shown us in the past.
Because you are hiding a child,
bro.
Let that boy come home.
Like, look. So unless Eminem was hiding the kid, it didn't really matter what he said. Because I think let's talk about it. What's it called? Devil's Disciple or something?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Rap Devil. I think Rap Devil was a good song. I don't mind Rap Devil. I think Rap Devil
was a good. It was a good shot. It was a good shot. Like coming from MGK, that was a good shot.
I think coming from anybody, that would have been a good shot.
I don't know. Coming from MGK, it hit different because I didn't expect that. I was okay. He'll come out. It's gonna be ass with this. But he came out and that was a good shot. But
that shows how much people like don't listen to MGK, because anybody who listens to MGK knows that MGK has the ability. He has the ability. He has the cadence. Like he can do it.
Oh, for sure. I'm a huge fan of 1,000 Miles on Run or something like that. Like when he first came out, before Wild Boy, before he got signed to Bad Boy, all of that stuff. Like I was a huge MGK fan. But it was after he signed to Bad Boy, that's when I was like, this is the stupidest decision of his life.
Well, stupidest decision might have been then, but the turn he has taken, I think, is fantastic for him.
Is he still signed to Bad Boy?
That I don't know.
Intern, check it out. Look it up.
Yeah, can you see who MGK is signed to?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and like I said, he's been making this pop music lately. This cross between like pop, rap, and like rock. This kind of mix.
Is it like Linkin Park vein or?
It's more poppy than that.
Like Gym Class Heroes?
More poppy than that. Because he's like, I would say pop primary, rap secondary. And rock is like third.
Bad Boy.
He's still a Bad Boy?
Oh, he's still signed to Bad Boy.
That's what they say.
Say what?
They say two. Bad Boy and Interscope Records.
Yeah, his Bad Boy is on Interscope.
Yeah. But like I say, I feel like this is his niche. This is his thing. He's making like catchy pop songs, but he has like good lyrics. He has good flows, and it shows his ability to make a record because, especially in the rap field, it's a lot of rappity rap niggas who can rappity rap. They will out rap you, but they struggle making songs, making records. They just, for whatever reason, they just cannot seem to make that shit happen. And MGK, I feel like he's always been able to make a record, but now fully making that shift instead of trying to like tiptoe the line. This nigga said, no, this is what I'm doing. I'm making pop rap records, and that's the end of it. And the music I've heard from him lately is better than any music I've heard from here over like the past 6-7 years. Easy.
I'm gonna have to take your opinion for it because I have, like I said, the last album I listened to MGK, it was a while ago, and it was okay. But the only thing that stood out was it was one particular song where the hook was a black guy singing the hook.
Oh God.
Or he was rapping the hook or whatever. And he was saying nigga in the hook. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this has to be MGK's way of saying nigga without saying
MGK
nigga.
was not trying to say nigga.
Look, you can't. He probably wasn't. But in my head, I'm like, who wrote this hook? Did MGK write this hook? Or did he just let the guy, go in there and freestyle or whatever? But, either which way, like I said, it wasn't the best of album to begin with. So I didn't give it like a second or third listen. It was okay. I didn't really like the direction he went in. But like I said, I just didn't like the fact that he signed with Bad Boy. Like that was, to me, he probably should not have. He would have been better signing directly to like a bigger label, like to like a Atlantic, to, something like that. They would have served him better. Like Diddy. What was the last artist Diddy?
No, Diddy treats his artists like trash.
Yeah, he hasn't had an artist that popped in so long.
Yeah, that nigga had Danity Kane, Day 26, the band, all them niggas. He get
what
them.
What was the other one? He had the Young Boys, the Young Boy band.
Day 26.
No, before them.
Not
BTK.
I know you're talking about the girls, they love me.
I don't remember the songs.
It's me all the time. I know the one you talking about.
I think it was his first one. It was before Danity Kane. It was before Day 26. It was some Young Boys.
I know he's about. That's their song. The girls, they love me. I don't know the. Damn it. Look that up. we'll bring that up later. But yeah.
But so last thing I want to talk about with related to music or whatever. One of the guys that I'm big. I like independent artists or whatever. One of the guys that's big in the independent scene is Currency. So he just put out Collection Agency, the album under his record label Jet Life, which is a couple of pretty dope artists like Larry. I think Larry Jones is his artist, but Larry Jones has been making some waves recently. Corner Boy P, or also known as Fendi P. We actually, funny story. We went to go see Currency in concert, and
when he had not Joe Dumars, the Shelter.
Yeah, he was above. He was at
St. Andrews.
Yeah. And he actually made that joke. He said, "Last time I was in Detroit, I was on a little stage. Now I'm on a big stage." But yeah, we in St. Andrews, and then we leave the concert and we go over to Sweetwater's or whatever. We sitting there, we eating. And then his artist Corner Boy P walks in, and like he come in and he sit right next to us at Sweetwater Tavern. Oh yeah, he came in. He sat right next to us, and he was just chopping it up like on some regular shit. Like he was chopping it up, talking about the girl he had with him, and how much he loved the city. And he was like, "Yeah, last time I've been here, we landed in this airport, and I seen they had tore this one building down, and they did this and they did that." And like the guy he was talking, like I was across from the guy he was talking to. The guy he was talking to was one of my friends, and he was high as a kite, so he couldn't take in nothing. But I'm sitting there like trying to hold this conversation or whatever. But it was pretty dope. But yeah, it's pretty dope album or whatever. Good listen. It's some real chill, high music. And that's actually like crazy. As much music I listen to about smoking weed and I don't smoke weed, it's like I should be in jail. Like it's ridiculous.
Because for a nigga who don't know the vibes, but that's the vibey music. The weed music is the vibey music. It is.
Like I got in the Uber one time and this guy was playing a lot of Kid Cudi, a lot of Chip the Ripper, a lot of Currency. What else? It was like a whole bunch of weed head, pot smokers, Wiz Khalifa, and every song come on, I'm singing every word or whatever. He like, "Bro, you a stoner?" And I was like, "Nah, I just like good music."
Hey, that's that's your vibe.
Yeah,
that's your vibe.
Yeah, I like it. So, but yeah. Anything else you got on the docket before I get serious? Bring a little righteous.
Go ahead, turn it left.
Bring a little righteous to this ratchet. I'm just scroll through my notes and pick a random one. Let's see.
Oh, B5.
B5. That's the name of that group.
Yeah.
That's the name of that group. Yeah. He failed them. He failed them tough.
I mean, he grabbed 5 light-skinned niggas and took their shirt off. Nigga, like, the fuck?
That's all horrible. Oh, did you know he recorded the video he recorded Outkast's first, or he directed Outkast's first video?
No, I didn't know that.
So this is the story. He told Andre 3000, he said, like, Andre was rapping or whatever, and then I guess like during the take, he's like, you know, stop the recording or the shoot or whatever, and he was like, "You a sex symbol. Take your shirt off." And that's why, in like one of their first videos, you see him outside, Andre outside rapping with no shirt on.
Like, nigga, what? Don't fucking tell me that.
That nigga said you a sex symbol. Take your shirt off.
Nigga, don't tell me that.
I wish another grown man would. Like, bro, you don't watch your mouth talking to me?
Dog, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but that's hilarious. But you can expect that from somebody like Diddy. Like knowing, like, well, not knowing, but the stories you hear about Diddy today, I could see him doing some stupid shit.
No, that's not some shit he would do for sure. For sure.
Man, all right, so I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Like, so I'm like really, really happy for a friend of mine. Well, 2 friends of mine. They're a couple. I actually met one through church. I met the girl through church. That I actually met her boyfriend like years before at college. Before I even like I met him in college, and then I had no idea who he was when he came to my church, and he was like, "Bro, I know you from somewhere. And like, you know, we started naming off schools or whatever, and then he finally landed on the Art Institute where I went to school at.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, you know, that's where he met at. We played basketball. I used to do this and this and that." I'm like, "Oh shit! Like, I'm sorry, bro, but I didn't recognize you."
Yeah. What was his art? Was he a drawer or what was he?
So this is the wild thing is he went to AI, but he was not admitted into AI. So his best friend was the RA at the school. So was one of the RAs on campus. So he lived with her. Like, he lived with her or whatever. Like, this was at a time, like, yeah, not at a time. The housing was separated. So it was, you know, girls in one house, guys in another house. But he lived there, and like with this house full of 4 other girls or whatever. Yeah, ridiculous. But yeah, crazy story. I'll tell some of the stories we had. Like, it was wild. It was wild at AI. But yeah, so met him. He ended up coming to the church, same church I went to or whatever. So then me and him got really cool. And then he ended up dating one of the girls from my church or whatever. Me and her was already cool. They've been dating for a while now, like almost like 5 years. But I'm like super excited. They just had their first kid.
Congratulations, man.
Yes. So much love. But
we don't got a round of applause drop, dog.
We don't.
You got motherfucking greatest, but we don't got a round of applause.
I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it. I actually been thinking about more drops too.
Yeah,
I'm
me
tell
too.
you about it later on. But yeah, so like, see, like he's sending me all these pictures, like, man, I'm in love and da da da.
Aww.
And I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I caught that bug. I was in here sneezing and shit, had baby fever like a mug. I'm like, yo, like, I want one.
Nah, baby fever is a real thing. Real.
Nah, like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't like out here, you know, having hot flashes and shit, and, you know, but I was like, you know what I'm saying? I want one, like.
Man, look, bro, that's what happened to me. Look, it's this girl on my Facebook and Instagram. She do yoga or whatever, right? She got a daughter, and her, like they both like these chocolate, like these beautiful like chocolate women, and her kid is just so like cute and beautiful. And I'm like, man, I fucking need that. And her kid just be doing all of this cute shit. Like, I love you, mommy. Like, oh, I need that. I need it. I need it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it just make the pullout game so weak.
Every time.
Yeah, I'ma just be like, did you come? Like, yeah.
Where?
Like, don't worry about it.
We'll find out soon.
You ain't got no plans this summer, do you?
Right,
Like,
sit your ass down.
Oh, that's gonna get in trouble. That's gonna get me in trouble.
Intern editor.
Edit.
But no, man, Austin 100, like I legit like I think if I would have had it my way, like, and by that I mean like if I would have had my life in order or whatever at a younger age, I probably would have had a kid like younger, like not younger like super young, but like around like 24 or 25 or whatever. I would have definitely had a kid. I definitely want to do it before I'm like 32, because like I still, as bad as I am and as out of shape as I am now, like I do want to be able to go outside and play basketball with my son or daughter, or you know, whatever they want to do. They want to go ride bikes. I want to be active in my kid's life or whatever. Right. And like I see that with so many people that have kids, that had kids young or whatever. They're able to do all this stuff. Like, you know, they may be like, you know, they may be 25, 26, 27, and their kid is, you know, 5, 6, 7, something like that. So they can be up and be active, and like you can visually see like, oh yeah, you know, by the time this kid gets, you know, 13, 14, 15, like this person's still gonna be young and can do all this stuff with their kids or whatever. And then who knows, they may have more kids and, you know, like create this, you know, it may not be the ideal time to have a kid or whatever. Man, and financially it might be rough. Man, but like those experiences, I think those kids never forget.
I feel like if you not like rich or well off, bro, it is never financially the right time to have a kid.
Very true. Very true.
Because like, I mean, because kids cost money, and if you don't have it, nigga, it's gonna be tough. Yeah. Like people like, you know, like Russell Wilson and Sierra, nigga, she can just pop out babies, nigga. It's like, it's no problem. Right. But nigga, it's like, man, yo, I work 2 hours a week, nigga, and I ate ramen noodles 3 times this week. Like a kid, shit. I hope she like ramen noodles. Like
what flavor you want, baby?
Like beef, like. But like I said, man, like I said, I definitely have a bit of baby fever too.
That's crazy. But see, like, so your I don't want to say appetite, but like that fever doesn't get subsided because your 2 most recent relationships have been with women with kids or whatever. So out in my head, that would get, you know, kind of not washed away, but it would feed that hunger to want to have a kid or whatever.
It kind of does, but you also still want to make your own. Mm-hmm. It's like I said, like my girl, her kid like is great. Like I love like playing a game with her, like just chilling, watching TV. Like the 3 of us is like a family. It's dope, bro, and it fills my heart so much. Like I'm telling you, like nothing, bro, really nothing makes me happier.
It's a Grinch moment. On that night, his heart grew 3 times larger.
Exactly, like bro, like the 3 of us was like sitting on the couch in our robes watching Moana, and I can't tell you it was nothing else that could make that moment better for me.
That's dope.
And like, you know, and I like still though, I still want my own. Yeah. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. You know, you just shit. I want one.
Yeah, I mean, because I definitely do. Like, I think it's different. Like actually raising the child, like from being a baby all the way up until like the age, whatever your girlfriend's child is now. Mm-hmm. Like it's some experiences you've missed out on, you know, with coming into this child's life now. Mm-hmm. Like you didn't get the first steps. You didn't get the mama or dada first type of thing. Or whatever. You didn't get those things. But yeah, like I'm telling you, man, the baby free been tough like lately. And then I think I always get these kind of moments every now and again, every few months. Like I'm creeping up on 30. I don't feel bad about it or whatever. But it's like, okay,
I do.
I don't. Like, I take no issue in getting old. Like, when I tell you, if God let me see 65, I am clowning. I am. You can't tell me nothing. Okay? 65? God better not let me see 65.
Wow. So you trying to burn out fast.
I'm going to be... No, not like that. But it's going to be more so like... You can't tell me what to do. I'm 65.
Yo, okay. Okay, nigga, don't go into no retail establishment with that attitude, nigga.
I'm 65.
All right, nigga.
Whatever the new Gen Zers, whatever after it's going to be, I don't care. I'm 65. How old are you? 18? I've been there 3 times. I'm 65. Like, don't tell me. Like, come on, man. Then don't let me be blessed enough to retire, like, and not have to worry about money. Like, man, it's to be different.
Yeah, nah. I feel like if I had like retirement money, oh yeah, I'm going to strip clubs for sure.
Man, like, and then if I had like some cool kids, like, it's over, yo. It's over. If I had some cool kids and I'm 65 and I can just chill, you know what I mean? Like, you know, in my head, ideally, it'll be like, you know, I'll have my little store or whatever, and then I'll run it like a trap. Like, hey, yo, just make sure you pay me my X amount of dollars every month. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my taxes on my house paid. And, you know, whatever money y'all bust it down between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I run it. Just a trap, man. Like, y'all, make sure me and your mama taken care of.
Right.
And the rest of the money is y'all. Just bring me back a couple of my bricks.
You know what you would want to name your kids if you have some?
Yeah, I definitely so I definitely want to name my son the fourth behind me.
The fourth.
Yes, I definitely want to name my son the fourth behind me. So my girls, I jump between a lot of different girls' names. Just because
Bobina, nah.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. So like I jump between I jump between like Jade. I jump between I said if I had twins, it would be Harmony and Melody.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Yep, twin girls, it'll be Melody and Harmony. If I had a boy and a girl twins, it'll definitely still be Bobby, and then I'll let, you know, my wife or the mother name the girl or whatever. The funniest thing I did once though, I kept saying, like, so there's this thing people talk about, like your name from birth, like kind of shapes you as a person or whatever. So like a lot of people go back and they look at what they names mean, and it's kind of eerie because they're like, oh shit, like I actually live up to my name or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, I'm gonna name my daughter Flora Jean, which is my grandma's name.
Right.
Old ass name.
Right.
Old ass name. Like, but I was gonna name my daughter Flora Jean. And then
your girl vetoed that.
No, look, listen. This ain't even the funny part. Funny part is this. I was like, look, if she grow up to have an old soul, I'm gonna call her Granny. I'm gonna just nickname her Granny. That's her nickname.
You'll call your baby Granny? Nigga, what?
Yeah, it planned out. It's planned out. If she have an old soul because of this name, I know exactly what it is.
Yo.
Yep. But no, she. So my girl actually, we agreed on Laura Jean.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I like Laura Jean a lot because I did like Lauren for a girl's name. I like Laura, and then I don't like the Renee. I know a lot of girls will kill me.
Oh man, the Renee Marie.
That's oh my god, that's 6 feet deep.
Like damn, y'all tried so hard.
Yo, trying to be French so tough,
bro. It's Renee.
Only
Marie.
thing French about y'all is fries. Like for real.
You know they Renee and Marie niggas to death, bro.
Man, to death do y'all part. Dog. Oh my god.
So with my girl, I'm pretty sure I have zero say in the baby name.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think she said she was already going with K's.
Oh.
Like she only got one, but she was like, well, you know, you got to keep it going now.
Y'all finna have a KKK around this motherfucker?
Pretty much. Fuck, man. Which is fine. I mean,
just don't dress up as ghosts for Halloween.
Nah, shit. Uncle Ruckus out here.
Nigga said Uncle Ruckus. Nah. What about boys?
K.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm pretty sure
you have a Kevin around this motherfucker?
Bro, look, I'm pretty sure she go
Kevin.
I'm pretty sure she go present me with some options just for
just to say she did.
Yeah. And then she like, damn, I'm sorry you feel that way. I named him this. Like, oh well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Have another.
Right. I'm glad I mattered. Thanks.
So what are some lessons you've learned or you've learned directly or indirectly that you would teach your kids?
I would teach my kids. I would do my best to teach my kids integrity.
Integrity.
Yeah.
As far as
just being a good person and believing in what it is you believe in.
Okay.
Because tons of other people from different walks of life have been through experiences that make them think or view things like a certain way that may be different from yours. Mm-hmm. And I also want my kid to be open to new ideas and new experiences.
Right.
But to, like I said, to just generally know the difference between right and wrong and conduct yourself accordingly. Like I said, working in the bank, working at the theater, man, like I've been granted so many opportunities to do some ill shit. Mm-hmm. But I'm just not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like people lose like iPhones, PSPs, Nintendo DS's, and then like at the bank, people will drop envelopes of money and all of this other stuff that I could easily just take, grab, and be like, yo, I don't have a clue what you talking about. But bro, it's just not in me to do none of that. Even when like the niggas was doing the fucking what's that shit? The unemployment scams and stuff. Yeah. Like, bro, like, yeah. Like, I could have been a part of that, but it's just not in me. Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, I feel pretty stupid because nobody.
Man, I should have joined the pandemic. Dog, I'm out here lacking.
Dog, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, damn. Like, I mean, I feel bad about it in a way, but in a way I don't, because it's like that's not the kind of nigga I am. I'm just not that kind of person.
When I heard Disney got a stimulus check, I knew something was wrong. Like, you telling me Disney living check by check? Disneyland, Disney World is living check by check. Mm-hmm. Something wrong, bro. I should have joined the pandemic.
Yeah, but if I could teach my kids something, it would just be like right and wrong, integrity, be a good person. And I feel like if you have a solid foundation, you will everything else in life will probably come to you, as long as you built on a solid foundation. What about you? What would you teach your kids, or what would you want your kids to know if you can instill something to them?
If I could instill something into my kids, honestly, yo, in this day and age, it would have to be respect. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not one of those people that's like, you know, if my elders disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect them back. Like, no, like that's just not how I was raised. Right. Like that's just straight up bullshit, yo. Right. Like, and don't get me wrong, like it's a way to let somebody older than you know that you feel disrespected. Mm-hmm. Without being disrespectful. Right. And I think that's where people miss the mark on that kind of stuff. And like, I mean, y'all, you know me, I'm a Christian, I'm a pretty spiritual person or whatever. But the Bible talks about, you know, respect your mother and your father and your days will be long. Mm-hmm. Like, I take that shit to heart. Right. like, yeah, you may not like, and some people may take that literal as in like only your mother and father. But I see that as in like people older than you, the people that know more than you. Like, you don't know shit. You've been in this world again, 65 years old. You don't know shit. Right. Like you've been in this world for 18 years, if that, and you sitting here trying to get loudmouth and this and that with this person that's 65 that's blessed. Then you have no idea what you're talking about. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I think respect is definitely a thing that. Respect is definitely a thing. It's not one of those, in my head at least, it shouldn't be one of those things where it's, oh, my respect is earned, not given, because then you walk around with this false sense of reality. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like if you lead, you're only accountable for what you can do, or for what, in my head, you're only accountable for your actions. So if I walk in with respect and then that person disrespects me, I can let them know in a respectful manner. And then from there, I just adjust how I interact with that person.
So it is a quote. And I forgot who the quote is by. But it goes, and I'm probably paraphrasing, so I'm doing a terrible job of a quote. But it says, treat every man you meet as a gentleman, not because it's what they are, but because that's what you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's actually like
it's a fire quote, right?
That's summed up really well.
Yeah.
That is summed up really well.
Dog, got that shit from ESPN.
Nice. Nice. But yeah, like it's stuff like that, man. Like I definitely want to instill in my kids to be doers, not just, sayers or whatever. Because like one of the things I really I kind of see with like our generation and, people older than us, people younger than us, like people still haven't grasped the idea that nobody cares about what you say. Mm-hmm. Like, especially like toddlers, newborns, or, young kids, they don't care about what you say. Mm-hmm. They watch and learn what you do. Mm-hmm. Period. It doesn't matter what you say. They're going to watch and learn what you do, or they're going to mimic what you do. Yeah. They're going to see if they see you smoking one cigarette every day. Mm-hmm. Like, to you, that's moderation. Mm-hmm. But in their head, all they see is you smoking cigarettes constantly. Mm-hmm. And they're going to take that and they're going to exaggerate it. So another quote, what the father does in moderation, the son will do in exaggeration. Mm-hmm. Like, those things, like, to you, you think it's okay. But when your kids have a different idea of what time is. Like, even like we say all the time, like, dude, the older you get, time got to just fly by. Yeah. But when you was a kid, this shit took for fucking ever. Like, so like
Christmas was like 2 years apart, bro.
Nigga, wasn't it? But like now that shit can't keep coming back. I gotta keep buying gifts for these motherfuckers.
Right.
So, but yeah, like it's certain stuff like that, man. Like, it's a lot of people are just sayers and not doers. And then not even just in that aspect as far as like teaching the kid, but just in like in what you want to achieve. Like, don't sit around and just talk about, I want to have this. I want to have, or, I want to start a business. I want to start a business. Mm-hmm. But you aren't in the process of doing anything. Like, you're just taught. Like, it doesn't work like that. I know people go talk about manifestation and no, that shit means nothing. Faith without works is dead.
Yes. Okay. So look, I used to talk to this one chick, and I used to tell her about that all the time, bro. When we first got together, I'm like asking, like, is there anything that annoys you? And she told me what annoys her, and I'm like, well, let me tell you what annoys me. And I was like, when somebody says they're going to do something and they don't do it, yet they keep talking about how they're going to do it.
How they going to do it.
Yeah, so like, if you told me you was going to do something one time and you didn't do it and the shit died, I'm okay with that. Right. But don't tell me every month that you're about to move out. Don't tell me every month that you're about to get a new car, or every month that you're about to start saving. Don't tell me that every month for a year. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, what happened? Yeah, I mean, like, you told me that like 12 months ago. Right, every month for 12 months. Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense to me. Don't tell me that. Don't talk to me about that. You wasting my any time in it. So I don't want to talk to you about this, bro.
My unlimited minutes is being wasted.
Like, man, get off my shit. Man. They did not make 5G for this
at all. But yeah, man, like, it's a few things.
Yeah, like, when people get on that, sometimes. The one thing I will give people, though, about that is sometimes they don't want to embark on those kind of things because they fear rejection.
Okay. I mean, it's ways to handle rejection, though. Like, it's definitely ways to handle rejection.
How do you deal with rejection?
I don't get rejected. Cause
this nigga, oh my god,
nigga get whatever the fuck he want now. No. It's actually a sadder topic than that, or a sadder point than that. I don't think the most I've been rejected from is like jobs. You know this. I had a horrible time getting jobs until I learned the interviewing process. But like,
oh, were you a bad interviewer?
Yeah, I was a horrible interviewer.
Oh, until I was like, "What up, nigga?" in an interview or something.
No, I was the idiot walking in telling the truth.
Oh,
yeah. Until I learned they just want to know. They want to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't never snitching on Roderick.
Right.
Nigga,
like that nigga stole how much? I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. But nah. But yeah, I definitely, like, the reason why I haven't like had that much rejection is because I wasn't the most outgoing of person. Mm-hmm. So when you're like when you're always in your comfort zone, you don't have to worry about being uncomfortable. Right. That's just what it is.
Right.
I mean, and it's not. I'm not the most proud of it because there's opportunities I probably missed out on. Just great life experiences. Just like, and that's
bro. We gonna come to Vegas, but go ahead. No, you gotta talk about that off pod, bro.
But yeah, so like, and then of course, like with my son, like, dude, do not fear rejection of these girls, man. Like, trust me, is the one I don't want to say that. Right. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, don't do that.
The one chick that you fear rejection, another guy is trying to reject her. Okay, like don't fear rejection. It's not that big of a deal. You will live to see another day. You will fight tomorrow. It's 1,001 girls that look just like her or better. So
yo, that was very insightful, but bruh. So yeah, back in our day, sure. You getting screenshot now, nigga.
Oh yeah, it's a whole different ballgame. I fear for my kids.
So you can't say yo, shoot your shot because you gonna let the fight another day, and then them niggas trending on.
Just don't be wild. Like just don't be the nigga. Hey.
You mean you, nigga?
Yeah, don't
be you.
Don't follow in your father's footsteps. So please don't do that.
But I mean, I wasn't even fearful of that because, like I said, I had a big fear of rejection too. Yeah. Which is why I not so much as now, but that's why I ended up in a lot of situations that I didn't really want to be in. Mm-hmm. But no. It's hard. It's hard to deal with rejection.
It is. I mean, especially as I can only speak as a guy because that's what I am. I'm a guy, and I'm a black guy. I can only speak for me because, like, we're at a young age, we're taught to have, pride and, and your ego and your images, what really matters or whatever, or what matters the most. And when those things are like, it feels like you're being attacked, being rejected or whatever. Yeah. And that shit hurts. Like that shit hurts, I think the last time I got rejected was years ago. And I actually got
Is this the story?
No.
No.
Last time I got rejected was years ago. This is before me and my current girlfriend got together. Uh-huh. And I was working at this job out in Bloomfield Hills. Uh-huh. And next door to the job was this place called Plum Market. So it was a pretty high end grocery store. Or whatever.
I had to go out. Actually, remember, I showed you a picture when I was out there.
Yeah. I remember that. The bank.
You had to fill the ATMs.
Across the street from there. But yeah. So it was this one girl I saw, whatever, really pretty or whatever, and I just kept seeing her every time I went in there or whatever.
Did she work there?
Yes, she worked there, and I was I used to go in there. Like, I had no reason to go in there. The fruit was overpriced as hell. Uh-huh. Every time I went in there, it got higher and higher and higher. So I had no reason to be in there. But eventually, like, I found like this one sub I liked a lot. So I would go in there and they would make it fresh or whatever. So I would buy that. And I told myself for like 2 months, I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to that girl one day. I'm gonna talk to her one day. I'm gonna talk to her one day. And I hyped myself up for like 2 months. And I was like, you know what? This gonna be the week. I went, got me a haircut, put me on a good t-shirt. I did everything I had to do to like put my general best foot forward.
Best foot forward.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't like the best foot, but it was like
the best foot you had.
No, not even best I had. It was because I was taught that you never wear your best shit when you were approaching somebody. You always put like kind of mediocre, but like, somewhere in between,
What shoes did you have on?
What did I have? I forgot what shoes
I had. Were they crispy?
On.
You didn't have on the Reeboks, did you?
No. I had on, at this time I was Adidas heavy. So I think it was a pair of like gray, white, and blue Adidas.
I know the ones.
Yeah, I was Adidas heavy. No, it probably wasn't those because I wore my black and white Jack Skellington shirt, so it probably wasn't those.
So you said you put your best foot forward and you came out there with your Jack Skellington.
Yeah, but it wasn't best. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. That's why I'm saying it wasn't. That's why I was saying it wasn't best foot because like I just made sure to look presentable.
Okay.
I would say that.
Tootsie sliding. Okay.
I made myself look presentable.
Okay.
And approached her whatever, and I was like, hey, I've been coming here for a while now, eating my lunch, and I always want to talk to you or whatever. But I just never had the courage to actually do so. And I just want to know, can I get your number? Maybe call you sometime. And she was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. I'm so sorry. I have a boyfriend, but you can take my Instagram though.
Yo, fuck out. Yo.
Yeah, so like I was let down very lightly, and ever since then, like I would go in and she would smile and laugh and giggle at me and shit. But like she didn't give me any play, and I was okay with it because I was like I didn't want to end up like hitting her on Instagram and then like being a whole different world opened up where she cheated on this nigga and shit like that. But she ended up going on to have a really happy life and got a daughter and engaged and now to the same dude and shit like that. And this is the kicker. She's like, I got a boyfriend I live with. I got a boyfriend I live with, but you can have my Instagram.
Did you follow her on Instagram?
At the time I did, but not now. Yeah, like
was she like an Insta thought or what?
No. Like I think like at that time she was like barely on there. Yeah, she was like barely on there. I would only see when she was like helping her now fiance with his like music career and shit like that. But yeah.
Nigga, I would have followed her and reported her shit.
Niggas is hurt. Like niggas is big
like,
mad.
Nigga, partial nudity. Get this shit out of here.
Not the partial nudity.
I think one time I had got I got rejected so tough this one time. Dog. So it was this girl.
Do I know this story?
No.
Okay.
Why would I tell anybody this?
And now you're finna tell the world.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yo, so it was this girl. She used to work at the law firm behind us at the bank. So I was at the bank. She was at the law firm behind us. She used to come in there like a couple times a week and do the deposits. She was like cute, had like a nice booty. She might have been like Latina or some shit like that, foreign. And so she would come in, we would talk. She would talk about like dancing, going to clubs and all of this other shit. Like she was just like generally talking about like a lot of fun shit or whatever. And I had asked her one day, I was like, yo, we both like to go to that one club. You think like we should like link up and go together one time? And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know that. She never brought it up.
Right.
But it ain't like I was like, mine wasn't as, romantic as yours or nothing. But I was just like, yo, we both like to go to this club. We should probably link sometime. And she said, no, I got a boyfriend, yeah. And she never came back to the branch.
Ooh, she ghosted you after the reject?
Bro, I'm like, why would you do that? Like, nigga, like, I mean...
We can still be cordial.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like I said, it ain't like I said I love you or something. I'm just like, yo, we like to go to this club. Do you want to go together? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. But then the nigga who started coming was like super fucking cool though. So I'm glad she stopped coming kind of. So
made a friend after her?
Yeah. Some nigga his name was Max. He lived in like fucking 8 Mile in like Grand River or something. Cool little white dude.
That's actually funny. Like while I have the intern here, he probably don't remember this story. But my mom was an amazing wingman this one time.
Which time?
This one time. This is years ago.
Not the Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
That's the same Pizza Hut lady who snitched on me though.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's the same Pizza Hut lady who snitched on me. Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, because we used to always go there. Yeah. We used to always go there, and she.
They had one fucking waitress.
Pretty much. But yeah, we had went to the Pizza Hut or whatever. After I had took mom, and little brother bowling or whatever. He probably don't remember that. He was young. He probably don't remember. But yeah, took them bowling or whatever. And what? So we went bowling. Went to get Pizza Hut or whatever. So we sit down, we eat, we chop it up, and like I could tell mom noticed that this girl, me and this girl had some kind of history or whatever because she had asked like, how do you know this girl? And I'm like, oh, this the one me and G always come to after we go bowling or whatever, and she always, waitress or whatever. So we just like super cool. At the time, we was going bowling damn like once a week. So we would always see this girl. So like eventually I like worked up the courage and I had paid for the bill or whatever.
The Courage.
And then look, courage is a big thing, yo. Shout out to my nigga Link.
Yo.
But yeah, so I worked at the Courage or whatever, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to like she gave me more play than usual, and it was mostly because like I think it was mostly because mom was there, and she was like she was telling how mom beat me in the first game of bowling, and then I was I let her win because it was her first time playing against me, yada yada. So I like knight in shining armor type shit. So I'm like she gave me some play with the So then I get up, pay for the bill or whatever, and I'm walking out the door. And that's when I was like, I can't leave without saying something. So then I was like, hey, Mom, take the keys. I'll be right back or whatever. And so intern was like, Bob, where you going? he literally stopped in his tracks like, Bob, where you going? And my mom was like, don't worry about it. He'll be back in a minute. So they walked to the car. She started the car or whatever. And like I was like, hey, as you can see, we like going bowling or whatever, do you want to go with me sometime or whatever? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm in school right now. Between work and school, I don't have any free time, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And just walked out.
That was a nice way of saying that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Women kill me. Talking like they ain't got no free time. The women with no free time. Do. The women with no free time always end up pregnant.
Oh, you got enough free time.
Like,
you got 10 free minutes. Now you finna have 9 free months, baby.
Dog, like, I'm telling you, them girls who always be super busy, always be super pregnant.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. One day y'all probably get the current girlfriend story, but not right now.
Oh, God, it's such a good story.
It's such a good story.
Such a good story.
I don't feel right telling this story without having her here. So,
get her! not today.
Not
today.
No, we gonna work up to it. Maybe we will make it a goal or something eventually. But yeah, we'll have us both here to tell this story. It's a great story.
It's a great story. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
It's a hilarious story, you guys. To see where me and her are now, you would like one split decision could have like ruined both of our futures together.
Man, and Bobby, I was like, Bobby's a better person than me. Better person.
Yeah. Yo. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so like I think some of the ways I've like dealt with like rejection is honestly it sounds like stupid to say, but just getting over it. Like, okay, she didn't want you, or okay, this job said no, they didn't call you back, or they sent you the letter in the mail and you thought it was an acceptance letter and you didn't get it. Like eventually it's okay. It's more out there. Like,
see, man, I've just always been super terrible with rejection. Like, I don't put myself in positions to where I feel like I might get rejected. I didn't come here to get rejected. So
I came to win.
So like, if it's like a job or something, that's different. But to be fair, it's only been one job that I interviewed for that I didn't get. Mm-hmm. No, it was two. I applied for AT&T one time and I didn't get it. Mm-hmm. And I applied for Best Buy like 5 or 6 times and I didn't get it. Because the one time I had worked at Best Buy, me and the manager had got into it and they put me on a do not rehire list.
Oh, that's bull.
Yeah.
That's bull.
But like with women, bro, I don't ever really get over it. Well, it depends. It depends on the level of it. Like that one girl that I wrote all the fucking songs about. Yeah. Like clearly I'm not over it. Yeah, I'm over it now, but it's like, I don't know. It's still something in me. Like I said, I can always recall that feeling in those moments to write another song.
Because that was years of rejection, though. That's different. That's different.
Don't make me sound like a simp, nigga.
No, not like that. But it was always like not like consistent years. But it'll be like, okay, for this 2-3 months y'all rocking, and then for the next year y'all don't speak, and then for the next 2 to 6 months y'all rocking, and then for the next 2 years y'all don't speak. And it's like that's weird. Like, and then it's every time it's different experience.
Oh, I got a story about her. Oh my God.
Because y'all always growing.
I feel like we kind of late on time. Oh,
take it in, man. Go ahead.
Oh God. So, all right. So look, I got this story. It was this girl, right? It's this girl, the same girl who number flew off the house, right? Same girl who number flew off the house. The one who dog took her phone under the porch.
Right.
Or whatever. So, one day she had hit me up. We was talking. Everything was good. And I had got a text one day saying like, do you want to come over or something? And I'm like, sure, I don't mind. And then it was like, well, what do you want to do if you come over? And I'm like, I guess chill. And
smack
what?
cheeks.
See, and that's what I wanted to put, but I knew she had a boyfriend at the time.
Oh.
So, but she's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, we can just like chill, watch TV or whatever. But then she kept saying like, what do you want to do? And I'm like,
it's her boyfriend texting.
I'm like, TV is fine or whatever. And then she called me. She called me probably like 10 minutes later, and she didn't say nothing. She just called me and hung up. And then she called me again like 10 minutes after that, saying, why was you texting him? Why was you texting him?
Wow.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, you know I don't text you like that. And I'm like, yo, it's text. I really don't know too much of anything. All right. So I guess her boyfriend had like just got out of jail or something. And she was talking to me while that nigga was in jail.
Oh, wow.
So when that nigga got out of jail, he saw she was talking to some nigga, whatever my name or whatever my number was.
Right.
And so he was mad at her, and then she was mad at me, and then I didn't talk to her for like a year or two after that, and then we talked for a little bit, but then she was with the same nigga, and that nigga made her block me or whatever. But then after they broke up, she sent me another friend request.
Of course, like they always do.
But I feel like keep your phone from your nigga.
Have you ever went through a girl's phone?
Bro, and I didn't smile for 3 days.
Wow.
Dog.
That hurts.
Bro, that shit hurts. Have you?
No.
Don't.
Never have.
Bro, if you enjoy happiness, don't do it. Do not do it.
Never have, never will.
Like nothing, bro. I would tell you nothing, bro. Everything you're looking for is there. Like, bro.
But I mean, I'm a fine believer or a true believer, and you will find whatever you're looking for,
bro. Because
whether it's not there or not, whether it's there or not, you're gonna find what you're looking for.
Bro,
if you're looking for a reason to be mad, you go find a reason to be mad.
Bro, I will never ever look through a woman's phone ever again.
How old was this?
Man, this was with the gay chick before she was gay.
Ooh,
well, she was probably always gay, but
ooh, that's tough,
bro. And the fucked up part was, like, we was at my house, we was chilling, we was drinking, we was having a good time, and she had got like drunk as fuck, and she had threw up on my floor or whatever, right? And her phone was open, and she had got like a text from some nigga or whatever, and it was something like it was something like, do I need to bring my shorts or some shit or something? Some shit that I should not be reading while I'm taking care of your drunk ass, right?
Right.
And I'm like, this bitch, I should put her face in this shit. Like, but
that's tough.
Yeah, so after that, I'm like, man, you know what? When a notification go off, nigga, I look down, bro. Wow. Like, I don't want to see a thing. I don't want to hear anything.
Right.
Like, it might sound like super duper sad, bro, but like, as long as the woman I'm with like treats me with respect, and they're not like, and I don't feel like they doing me dirty or something like that, I'm not going through that phone. I'm not doing it, because like I said, nigga, I didn't smile for a week.
That's tough. That's see, I've never had that situation before, and God bless you, because that's I could never like pull myself to look through a girl's phone. One, just because I would hate my phone to get looked through. Yeah. And it's more so like, if you say you trust me, then do what you say and trust me. But it's also just because I don't want to take anything out of context. Like, there could be literally nothing happening, and I could make something happen just by seeing something that, you know, that's not really there or whatever. And then also, I legit believe in people's privacy, no matter how long you've been married, in a relationship, whatever. Like, it should be no issue with somebody having a lock on their phone, or somebody, you know, not having a passcode to your phone. Like, I believe that should be no problem if you legit trust that person. Yeah. If you don't trust them, then you don't be with them. That is just that simple. And then I'm also a believer in, you know, whatever is out to hurt me, God will reveal to me, period. Like, I believe me and him was close like that. We dap it up. Like, he's not going to be out here. He's not going to have me out here looking stupid. So if it's something that needs to be revealed, whether it's today, whether it's 10 days from now, 10 years from now, eventually when it's time for it to come out, it'll come out and I'll be fine. That's just how I felt about it always. So I've never had the urge to look through.
And like I said, I didn't have the urge. It
just happened,
bro. And I'm telling you, and I feel like that was God's plan because, like I said, I had never looked through her phone ever before.
Right.
And the one time you super duper drunk, you can't defend your phone.
Right.
And your phone happens to be unlocked.
Yeah.
And you happen to get a notification.
Yeah.
Like I feel it was too much of a perfect storm for me not to see.
That's too many just so happens.
Bro, yeah, it was
too much circumstance.
It was too much, and I'm like.
That was a sign to get out of there.
But it was from a nigga though. And then the bitch turned out to be gay, so I don't even fucking know.
I'm all confused right now.
But
well, it turned out for the better. You happy now?
Yes, I'm super duper happy. Like my woman's great.
It took a while to get here, man. But you appreciate it now. You appreciate it.
Man, I so appreciate it. So appreciate a nice like home cooked meals, some cuddles. God. It's the best.
Oh my God, man. Oh man. How much time we got left?
Man, we at like an hour 5.
Hour 5.
What is it? How long is it?
It's not. It's just a crazy statement.
Go for it.
So, recently we got all that snow or whatever, and it's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
But have you noticed that feminism shit went out the fucking window when all this snow hit?
My girl ain't hit me with no feminism shit since we've been together.
Nigga. Oh no, it hasn't. It hasn't been tough in my house. But I'm just saying on social media, that shit out the fucking window.
Man,
when
that
all
shit
this
go.
snow
Look,
hit.
that shit go. Remember that time I had sent you that thing about the 2 girls at the same time?
Yeah.
Who was like, oh, like I need an oil change and like some tires or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah, like women offer equal rights until it's their turn. Yeah.
Till that shit become equal.
Till they gotta pay the bill. They like, hey, look, that ain't what I meant. What I meant was equal pay. No, equal pay this bill.
We go equally pay this.
Right.
But I think that's it, man. That's it. I ain't really had too much. I'm tired from working this 8 hours. No, I hate first shift workers in plants, yo. I hate first shift morning workers
because they're the favorites.
Usually, not even that. Usually, they're the people that have the most seniority and work their way to getting onto first shift because they want to get off on time and all that other shit or whatever. But dude, they drive me insane, yo. These people, like, I had a headache from like 7:25 in the morning to like 1:30 in the afternoon messing with these people.
See, I don't see over here at Ford, it's like the A crew is like all of the good people because like all of the higher ups be walking through earlier in the morning and shit. When we come in at 6, them niggas home already.
Right.
So between 6 and like midnight, well, between 6 and 5 when I work, nigga, you don't see none of them people.
But see, look, this is the problem. They not even the best operators. On my first shift people, they not the best operators. They probably the worst operators.
But like I said, they're the longest people, the people who've been there the longest, and they're the favorites, so they're gonna go slower, and they're allowed to go slower.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I did so many write-ups this week.
You sent them to old boy for approval?
Nigga, you don't believe. Telling you, I did so many infractions. I can't do actual write-ups, but I can do infractions. Yeah. So if you get 3 of the same infractions within 6 months, it's a write-up automatically by the supervisor. Man, I did so many infractions this week. It's ridiculous, bro.
They see you, they be like, oh, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, like this one guy used to be on my shift, but back when I was an operator, and me and him was both operators or whatever. He got to A shift at the time. It's called A shift. He got to A shift or whatever, and then now we switched to this 1-2-3 schedule, and he's on first shift. And like he just like don't do any work, and I'm like, bro, like. I have this week that I've been working day shift. I haven't said anything to this man. He got the nerve to tell one of my operators from my shift, which is second shift. He tell her, "Yeah, Bobby been riding us all week." Nigga, I ain't said nothing to your fat ass all week, and you got the nerve to tell me I've been riding you. If you do your fucking job, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Man, I've been so upset with them this whole week, dude. I'm just so happy this is over. And then today. I walk in, the supervisor like, yeah, our team lead is going back on vacation the 3rd and on Thursday and Friday. I say, don't call me.
You said you don't give a fuck about the money.
No, I am not for the games, dog. Don't play with me. I am not for the games. Not chess, not checkers, not Uno.
None of it.
I'm not not putting games, dog. I'm not playing them, man. But yeah, anyway, let me get off that. Have me a good night.
Yeah, man. I'm about to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm gonna hit them with my fun fact of the week.
Yeah, what you got for us?
So my fun fact of the week and / Black History person. Hey. Even though what's today, the 28th?
28th, man. Last day of Black History Month.
Oh wow. Yeah. What year is it? What's the year? 21?
It's 21.
No leap year, right?
No leap year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my person, in fact, is this dude named Jerry Lawson. He's known for creating the video game cartridge.
Yep.
So back in the day, if you wanted to play a video game, you can only play the games that were loaded onto the system. Mm-hmm. So then this dude, Jerry Lawson, he created the cartridge so the games were interchangeable, and it allowed the games to be constructed more efficiently because they were separate instead of being integrated into the console itself. So of course he created it. Black guy created it. And you know when white people see a black dude with an idea, oh, if you don't mind, we're gonna just take that from you.
Right.
So the other but you know, to be fair, he worked with some big niggas. He worked with Steve Jobs. He worked with the niggas at Apple. So he definitely got his due. I don't want to make it sound like this nigga just got robbed.
Well, eventually he got his due.
Yeah, eventually he got his due. But people like at Atari and Nintendo and Sega and all of them, they saw the possibility of these cartridges. So they took these cartridges that he made, and because they had more resources and more notoriety, they were able to do it at a bigger and higher level than he was. Mm-hmm. And like I said, so pretty much everything they did overshadowed everything he did, because he actually tried to create a game system too, but like I said, the people who are already established just dwarfed them. You know what I'm saying? So but after some time, he eventually got his due, and he's actually like the Video Game Hall of Fame in New York. Mm-hmm. And he's and people recognize him for what he's done. So so it's just some short, sweet little bit of info. His name is Jerry Lawson.
That's dope. Could you imagine what the world would be like if we would have had the man that created not only cartridges, but the system that takes the cartridges would have been the black man? Mm-hmm. That would have been crazy. If he would have got his own system off the ground, mm-hmm. and you could buy my system and then buy my separate games, you can buy the games, load them up, play them. That would have been crazy. But yeah, he actually has a really interesting story. You guys should look it up.
Yeah, Jerry Lawson.
Did you know that March 1st or March in general is Women's Appreciation Month or Women's History Month?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
So I'm gonna hit him with a light, easy double header because it's the end of Black History Month. Uh-huh. But by the time this goes out, it'll be like March 3rd or something like that, 2nd, 3rd. Uh-huh. So I am going to leave y'all with somebody in women history, and I'm actually tired of doing like old history. Because we doing shit today. We out here rocking, we popping. So shout out to Michelle Obama, man. Like if y'all know, look at go follow some of the stuff she's done. She's written books. She's actually supported some of the places right here. Some places right here in Detroit. Yeah. She has a podcast coming soon. She's
her podcast still coming.
Yes, it's still in the works.
Her podcast been coming since Trump got elected.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a big deal. But yeah, man, like, take a look at the people around us, especially the women. Women are empowered everywhere, especially black women are stepping up to the plate, mm-hmm. where, unfortunately, some of our black men in leadership have been lacking. So like a black woman always does, she step up to the plate and she gets shit done. And, with elegance and grace, we've seen Michelle Obama in the White House behind Barack, being strong black woman she is. So that's a little double header in the Black History Month going into Women's History Month. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. What you got for music, man?
You make me go first?
Yeah, I went first last time.
Nigga, you always go first.
No. We switched it up.
No, we never. What are you talking about?
Yes, because after like the third episode, you went first because I was like, well, I'm gonna let you go first this time, and then we went back. But I could find something. That's fine. I'm actually, so for the first time in a long time, I'm gonna play somebody that's not from Detroit.
Oh Lord.
Next week I am gonna have from somebody from Detroit, actually a good friend of ours. One of his songs dropped from his album, I think it was, that I really liked. So I'm gonna play something from him next week. But this week I am going to play something from Rocky Fresh. Rocky Fresh is from Chicago, that they call Detroit's sister city. He's from Chicago. He was signed to MMG. And if I can find the song, it would be called Panera Bread. All right, man. That was Rocky Fresh featuring Rick Ross. Panera Bread.
Yo, how local or underheard is he if you got Rick Ross on the track?
So when he first came out, like Rick Ross was like heavy co-signing him, trying to like get any of his songs to pop. Mm-hmm. But for some reason or another, they just didn't pop. Like, so like almost every one of his singles, Ross is on them. And like he even got like, so what happened was one of his old songs, Ross made him like do a remix so that Ross could hop on it, because that was like the hottest song on that mixtape or whatever. Mm-hmm. So when they got signed to MMG, they did the remix of that song, and then Ross hopped on it to try to get that to pop. But I think, Ross failed this kid because he could have been bigger than what he is now. Like, he's not the best rapper around or whatever. I don't like the new crop that came up, but he definitely has talent. So yeah.
All right.
What you got for us?
The song I got is called Zodiac by Kamikaze Kane. All right. That was Zodiac by Kamikaze Kane.
That's a nice little vibe.
Yeah, dude, like I said, man, Spotify looks out for me.
I see.
Spotify looks out for me.
Taking care of the boy over there.
She's got to. So, right. Bob, what do we have for our building block of the week?
Building blocks this week, man. That's what I got for y'all. Something real easy. Something you can chant to yourself.
Is it about patience?
Nah, it's not. It's not patience. Not this time. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So get up and make some changes. All right. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So get up and make some changes. That's all I got, man.
I like it.
Like that? I think I like that too. I think, it resonate a little well, a little good. Intern tired of us. He already bounced.
Hell yeah, dog. We get to the music. He be like, all right, I'm going to see y'all.
All right, time for me to go.
But thank y'all for being here with us this week.
Yeah, man. Episode 7. Remember that stretch goal. 1500 on YouTube. Have you been tracking it? I have been tracking it. I haven't seen if anybody
yes,
went
I
over.
have.
You have?
I have.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And let us know what y'all think of that 2K video that me and Bobby uploaded sometime last week.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let us know if you like that kind of content. If you like that kind of content, we can definitely make more of it.
Yeah.
We got a couple more in the chamber anyway, but yeah. Let us know.
Stay on the lookout for it.
Yeah, let us know if you got something that y'all want to see. So, Bob, anything else before we head out?
I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm already home, but I'm going home.
I feel you. I feel you, dog.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.